Hey guys, it's Melanie. So today is the very last day of my best of / favorites from 2016 series, and today is obviously the home fragrance picks. So I don't have a lot of these candles to show you guys. I just didn't feel like dragging them out if I had backups of them. Some of them I don't currently have backups of, but will be getting in the future. So I will list everything down below, but I'll just give you a brief description of the scent that I'm sharing with you, the company, things like that. But these are all, for the most part, well, there are some that you might not be able to find right now, but they'll probably be back at some point this next year with some of these different companies. Okay, let's dive right into it. Swan Creek. So Swan Creek was a company that I really got into in 2016. I have been looking for a replacement for Light My Soy, which was my favorite soy candle company in 2015. And they ended up going out of business, which I was really bummed about, but I wanted to find a soy candle company that had fragrances that were very similar and had the same intensity and authenticity, and I think I really found that in Swan Creek. So some of my favorites were the Swan Creek Vanilla Pound Cake, which is amazing. Like my favorite cake scented candle is definitely Swan Creek's Vanilla Pound Cake. It's very rich. It's a fragrance that whenever I place an order with Swan Creek, I will always just toss one of the jars in there because I love to have backups of it. It's phenomenal. By the way, those soy candles burn very clean. They last a very long time, and there's not a lot of sooting that takes place with them. Great formulation. Don't really ever have a lot of problems. They take a long time to pool out, but once they do, they're usually good to go. They're not a candle that you really have to babysit, which is kind of nice. A couple of other fragrances that I thought I would mention from Swan Creek that I really enjoyed this past year. The pumpkin vanilla, of course. I love anything pumpkin. I'm obviously a vanilla girl as like a base. And not French vanilla. It's gotta be like a true like vanilla bean. To me, to my nose, like French vanilla just is like, bleh. I don't like it. I think it's artificial. I think it's fake, but like true vanilla bean that's where it's at for me. So pumpkin vanilla was absolutely delicious. It's something that I will definitely reorder for this coming fall. It's really a yummy fragrance. You could definitely burn it year round. It's not like super heavy on the fall spices to where if you burned it in the spring, people would be like, that's totally a fall candle. Like you could pull it off at any point during the year, but I'm a pretty seasonal burner, so I save it for that. Tawny Tuscan Vanilla is the other one that I wanted to share with you guys because that is a true, like totally different type of scent for me. It smells just a beautiful, rich, fancy lady perfume. That's really the only way that I can describe it. It does have a really nice vanilla base, but it's more of a floral vanilla mix. It's very soft, very pretty. Love that fragrance. Highly recommend it if you are wanting to try something different. If you're normally into like the gourmand stuff and you want to branch out to things that are maybe a little bit more floral based, but you still want that slightly gourmand base, the Tawny Tuscan Vanilla is a great way to go. Another candle that I really enjoyed burning in 2006, 2006, wow, we're really taking it back, 2016, was the Village Candle Lemon Pound Cake. This is the yummiest lemon pound cake that you could find anywhere, and I think that Village candles really are the cleanest burning, best burning, more paraffin type formula that is out there. I really do think that Village Candle is worth a look for those of you that are really into Goose Creek normally or Yankee Candle. They have a lot of really yummy scents. They don't have a ton of sales, but there are like fragrances of the month that they put on sale. They will also send out coupon codes from time to time, so it's really worth signing up for their mailing list to see if you can get 20 to 30% off. You know, around the holidays, they do sales and stuff, so They're really a great candle company, and I hope to try more from them, but their lemon pound cake, if you at all love lemon meringue, lemon bar type of fragrances, you must try that one. It has this like slight hint of hazelnut in it that it's just phenomenal. Really, really good. So, Colonial Candle. Everyone knows I had some issues with Colonial Candle with their online ordering, and I still like the Colonial candles. I don't love their customer service, but their candles themselves are actually really good. I'm lucky in that I was able to find a lot of the candles that I wanted to try at my local Fred Meyer this past year, and I can also find them quite frequently at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods. They're at a lot of those discount stores quite often, so they're worth a look there as well. But the two candles that I really liked from them is the White Pumpkin and Clove, which is a phenomenal fall winter scent, and then also their Sweet Iced Tea. That is a beautiful tea scented candle that I feel like is the most authentic iced tea scented candle that I've ever tried. And I've tried a few different tea scents, and I'm kind of picky about them, and I would say that that one is definitely my favorite. They'll probably bring that back at some point, but you may also, like I said, be able to find both of these at your local discount stores. So keep your eyes peeled there, and obviously eBay and, you know, like sometimes even Amazon has random stuff like this. So if you're wanting to try either of those, definitely look into them because they usually burn really well. One thing you want to know about Colonial candles is that you don't really want to trim the wicks. Even if they're really long to start with, do not trim the wicks. They take forever to pull out. They have the oblong candle jars, and sometimes it's really hard for the edges to completely pull out. Make sure that you have at least 6 or 7 hours set aside for like that first pull. It's gonna take some time. It's not a candle that you want to light when you get home from work and then blow out 2 hours later because it's just gonna tunnel like crazy. You gotta put some effort into these, but they're well worth it in terms of the throw. The burn is usually very clean, and they usually burn all the way to the bottom. If you get that good solid pool going, the rest of the way down, it's like flawless. So, crappy customer service, great product. See if you can find them at some of the discount stores. And then the last one that I want to mention is, it's not a new one for me because I loved it in the past, but Bath & Body Works did bring back Creamy Nutmeg this year, and it is one of those fragrances that I really love. I don't remember exactly how the original Creamy Nutmeg smelled because I obviously haven't had it in a number of years, but from what I smell in the newer version, it's similar enough for me. It's this beautiful, like, creamy praline hint of nutmeg scent that is just really warm and comforting. It's actually something that I would burn year-round. It's just a really beautiful scent. If you can get your hands on some of it at the semi-annual sale, I would suggest stocking up. They also have the wallflowers online in the Creamy Nutmeg scent, and I actually ordered quite a few of those just to have on hand. You never know if Bath & Body Works is gonna re-release this again next year. My hope is yes, but you never really know. So I do have enough backups to where I'm probably good for a couple years. I was trying really hard to refrain from purchasing too many of the candles, but I definitely did grab a few. Nothing worth doing a haul on because they're all the same candle, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough to last me a couple of years. So I'm good. But anyway, those were the candles that I chose for my top home fragrance picks for 2016. There was also a lot of Scentsy stuff that I really liked. Scentsy tends to be one of those things where like I will melt 1 or 2 bars and I will really enjoy it, and then I will want to try something new. I don't tend to hoard wax melts the way that I do candles, so nothing really jumped out at me as like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. I guess the one that I always kind of crave from Scentsy is Honey Pear Cider, which is a really delicious one, but Yeah, so anyway, hopefully this was fun for you guys this week, just kind of going through all of my favorites from 2016. If you missed any of the other videos, I will link them down below for you. Here comes Stella, so I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Monday. Take care. Bye.